And welcome back to Flexible Games and FortressCraft Evolved. So I've been digging around down here looking for my ore that I scanned last episode. And if you come down here and check it out, you can see I've been there's a little bit of titanium over here that I found. 2.7 million titanium to be exact, and just right around the bend over here, what I think is that same gold that we scanned over there. I think it's the same vein that was already scanned over here. It's sort of in the same spot. This kind of, oh, it's so far away. Kind of the sparkles kind of go, but it looks like it's the same. Looks like it's the same vein. I'm guessing it is. So I came down here to look. There were like 6 camel bots down here. 2 of them were attached to this thing, trying to suck power out of it. It was really annoying. Oh, these deeper slimes kind of get tough. So when I was looking for the nickel that was over here, I was digging down to it and came across a little cave system. Came right through the very edge of it, saw some glowing area, and I wanted to show you. Look at that. There is some serious gems over here, which is great. I want to definitely check this out. So let's, I mean, this is a little bit, I think this is a little bit of nickel right here, but not really, not very much. Oh, I didn't mean to do that at all. That's a lot of torches. Oh, that is... Does that have an edge, or does that just keep going down? That looks like it just keeps kind of going down. Wow. Interesting. A little access point for all these gems. Sweet. So I've pretty much scanned all these. Sapphire crystal. Grab all these crystals. And there's some, what looks like nickel right here. Oh, not much at all. And that would be hardened resin. That is... Give me that crystal. That would be a hive. And it's just embedded itself right in this area. And that is a decent amount of titanium. Not too bad, but so yeah, that is a hive. That is something we are going to want to deal with. It's right next to this huge wall of titanium. And this looks like it just keeps going down. Oh, ow. Yeah. Oh, I gotta stop hurting myself like that. Jump over here. Grab this. Okay, all the glowy bits are off of this side. We got a few more glowy bits over here. Sapphires are pretty good. Very haunting look, though. See what this is. Nickel ore, yeah, tiny amounts. You know, I have a feeling, depending on how World Gen works, I have a feeling that this area had huge deposits of those minerals. But in the process of generating the world, it carved this cave system out. And the process of carving the cave system out destroyed the generation. It carved it out and basically eliminated the ores altogether. What is that over there? Looks like it must be a slime that took fall damage. It's the only thing I can think of that did that. Is there anything over there besides those pods? Doesn't look like it. There's 2 crystals down there, but one thing you have to be careful of, we are really deep right now. You notice if you look, let's see if I can make it back to where I was first, because I don't want to get lost down here. That would be a bad thing. So I'm looking for my diamond. Oh man, that was a way longer fall than I thought it was going to be. So it looks like I'm over here maybe. Okay. This was the resin. I know I came in from a little hole. I shouldn't have done that. So I know I have to go higher. Okay. Let's just sort of Spider-Man my way around here. There I am. There's my diamond home beacon. Okay. One thing you have to be careful of, and I'll show this. Looks pretty obvious over here. I'm digging for my nickel. Here's a little bit of nickel here. 466,000, which is a little bit of nickel. It's quite a bit. At best you're going to get over 100,000 ore out of that, and that will give you 25,000 ingots. So it's not bad. But if you look at the rock up here is pretty rock colored, right? It's brownish. The torch is kind of tinted a little bit, but it looks like normal rock. As you get deeper from here, watch the color of the rock. So you get down here and notice the rock has a distinct green color. Well, that tells me that I am nearing another area. And if we ping for unknown, there's a whole bunch of something unknown right underneath us. And I know what it is, but the problem is caverns. So right now it looks like there's no air right underneath us. So we can dig down, and we can do it safely because there's no air, right? Well, that ping for air only goes out so far. So you can approach an area and not realize that there's air. One of the issues with the air ping is it actually has a minimum distance as well. So if you're standing in air, if you're standing, let's say you're standing on a block, sort of like this. So if you're standing right here and you do an air ping, and it doesn't ping up, maybe there's some air around down there, but it doesn't look like there's any directly below you. Well, if you look at how far away the air is above me, so the air has to be that far away in order for that thing to pick it up. So there could be a really long drop right underneath you, and that air ping wouldn't pick it up. So you have to be very, very careful about you know, where you're pinging. And it looks like this is where that nickel vein was. 700,000. That is a good nickel vein. That's what I was after when I was digging down here. So let's let that fade a little bit. Let's go to ping unknown again. And see, there's some unknown right underneath us. So let's kind of offset away from the nickel a little bit. And then kind of dig down. I'm going to do one more out. And then let's dig down and see what that unknown is, because we're really close to it. And that nickel kind of comes out quite a ways. So let's, I'm going to put one right there. Hopefully that nickel doesn't interfere too much more with this. Okay, so let's see if we are close. Oh, I am almost out of power. Yeah, all these pings take power. And you can have it disappear pretty fast. I should have enough to get back up to the surface. I definitely don't have enough to repower all that stuff. Okay. Just gonna jump back up to the surface here. Cold caverns will consume a bit of power. Not as much if I wouldn't have had that heater, but whee! There we go. Back up to the surface. I think the sun is out. Yep, it is out. I'm going to have Arthur recharge. I'm going to grab all the power that I can. I'm going to check my smeltery here. Let's look at our ingots. I have an unknown material. Do I have... Yes, I actually dug into that unknown material, and it is toxic cavern stone. That green hue is the toxic caverns. And they are just as deadly as all the other caverns. Oh, there's the sun. Took a couple seconds for it to update. So we got a lot more ingots. You can see we have, just in that short time, 500 copper ingots. Just in that time, which is awesome. So let's see. Arthur's not charged yet. Let's see if we can upgrade our suit. Anything from the toxic caverns. Did that unlock any recipes? It didn't. I'm not able... There is something that you can build. Yeah, I can't build it yet. It must need more advanced research. So we actually can't go down there yet because it's toxic. You can't go down there. Yeah, can't go down there yet. That sucks. Toxic caverns are just a very spooky place if you find a really good sized cavern. Really eerie sort of environment. So, you know, I've got a lot of research points here. I want that. I'm gonna want that. Sapphire, I've got quite a few of those now. I'm definitely going to need servo motors, and I don't really have any more power in this thing. I could beam power into it, like directly into it, Let's see, do I have any beamers? I do. Should reach. So yeah, you know this power just gets drained. It's also running the smelter and all that kind of stuff. So you can see this power drained out as well. Just doing some of this research chews through that power. So I'm eventually going to want all of this stuff here. I'm going to want the macerator. I'm definitely going to want the auto excavator. The auto builder is also handy for long runs. It'll basically, in a straight line, it will build anything you know, conveyor lines, conveyor tubes, stuff like that. It builds all that stuff for you. And I can do that. Manufacturing plant you can use for automation to build pretty much anything in the game. None of this other stuff. Solar panel would be nice. What does a solar panel require? It requires gold and crystal. Neither of which we have right now. Can't even mine crystal yet. I'm going to probably need this to mine crystal. So what I'll do between episodes is I'll build the experimental pods for this research. It's lithium, iron, and tin. We already have the tin ones done. Not an issue. The lithium and iron ones we're going to need to build. And I'll go ahead and do the research. And coming back next episode, I will pick up that research and we will work on the next phase of automation. I should have a lot of these things getting done in that time. I'll try to smelt some titanium and some nickel and some gold, so we have a little bit of that, and work on some other stuff. So picking up next episode might be where I can build some more smelters once I have enough raw ore. I have enough raw ore to actually build one more smelter right now. So I'll get that smelted, get the research going, and we'll come back next episode to really start expanding our production. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.